Hey, what's up, action figure collector, model collectors all around? Welcome back to Caspin Shows. Here, another edition here with another doll, another Ken doll. And this one I've had for a long time. I think I've been like putting him up in my community and stuff and posting in the groups. But I really wanted to open him whenever I got my camera situated and everything. But uh, I just, for some reason, like he's just screaming to get out the box now. And I'm gonna do that whenever I feel like it's time for me to take the dog out the box, regardless if I want to keep the box like this, because I'm gonna preserve this box. I'm gonna keep it just like this with the pink box in the inside and everything. I'll probably keep the paper, to get paper. Maybe I'll do the paper for like another dollar, just keep that for something separate or whatever. But the box overall on the outside, I'm keeping it just as is. I do kind of want to get me like well, I have like crafts, but I do kind of want to color in the illustration. I love illustrations and everything, you know what I mean? And that's what it is on the box, you know. I did purchases. I would like to do like some colors to bring it out of like how I would have really loved for the doll to look. I do like the way the doll look. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't want him to look like that all the time. I have some ideas for customs that I want to do for my doll. This sculpt in particular is just one I don't see very often, and I just want really. I do like the design. I It could have been better. I'll get into that, but as far as just this sculpt, I want this sculpt for like a different custom. But here's just a look at the reading if y'all want to see it. BMR 1959. And don't get me wrong, because I do want me a doll that's like highly flamboyant male. So this is the 1959 BMR collection. Celebrates the fashion heritage of Barbie and showcases her how current trends influence the brand. These fully posable dolls capture the diverse looks found in today's streetwear culture, from high-low fashion mixes, reimagined 90s gear, to juxtaposed patterns, textures, and silhouettes. This curated ensemble is all about personal expression and style, and that is exactly what was achieved here looking at this doll. I'm sure a lot of you collectors have already seen this doll. You already know which one I'm talking about. And yeah, we're about to really get into them. This doll is age 6 years to adult. Um he comes with a stand and a certificate of authority. There's the assistance page right there. Uh More notes at the bottom if y'all want to check out anything there. And I just love like the artwork of this box. It's like giving like that shoebox vibe, and it's so cool, really modern. If y'all want to have a look at like a closer look at the detail of the illustration, I just think this is one of the best illustrations of all time. I love how he's serving a jumper. Now all of these pieces, this is like completely my style. This is something that I would totally wear, minus the colors that the doll had on the box. Now this in general, I do have long hair. I have like, long curly hair. I wear styles, but I wear wigs too. And this right here is just like a good base. You know what I mean? I love like the cheekbones, how he has the dramatic eyeliner and the eyelashes and everything. It's just I want to paint the box where he just looks like more boy like me. But I do appreciate what they did with the doll. I don't think this doll looks like me. So, with that being said, we'll go ahead and open him up. Yeah, is the 1959. And then he has like this cool pink going on. I freaking love it. He has green hair. He comes with an extra pair of really high-end fashionable shades, which I think I own a pair of these in black as well. I own like some frames exactly the same type of design. I love me a good classic puffer. Um, the jumper that I have right now, I need to get me some more. I used to always wear these back in the day. I used to love jumpers. Mine is like a light blue jean color, but this feels like it's really, really soft cotton, maybe like a soft jean, cotton jean. Almost gives me like that Levi jean type of feel, you know. Has Barbie 1959 over it. Will be BMR 1959. Same as the inside of the puffer here. Big chunky chain link necklace that I own several of, and lots of colors of like blue and turquoise and stuff like that. He has his cut off t-shirt there and like a plum color, almost like a maroon. He has these bright orange shoes, and it just really gave a color clash. That's why I wasn't too crazy about it. This still got like some shimmer mahogany brown lipstick with like a purple, I mean not a purple, but like a really light pinkish color going underneath. It's really, really shimmery, and it's a lot. You know, he has big long eyelashes, and then he has like pink. It's like a mild pink on the outside corners, and then he has like yellows in the inner corner. It's just screaming color clash. It drives me crazy. I don't like it at all. With lime green hair, like come on, like I could take all of this fashion off of this doll and give him so many outfits and stuff that would, you know, make him look better with his choice of makeup and his hair color. But you know that takes, I'm not gonna say that takes, but you know, for me, I would really have to dive in and like really complete it on a like professional level of like me just like really styling him. I couldn't just throw something on his doll that's just gonna be easy. Yeah, minimal basic clothes and stuff would be like the best go-to choice because of these are light, bold colors. You're not gonna have a lot of color variation with outfits on this. Do y'all see what I'm saying? This is gonna give you like the least amount of variation or endless looks that you could like think of, you know. So I just really want to give him like more of like a neutral look, and just this sculpted in general is just one I've been wanting for a long time, and I just think this sculpt looks better as characters are portrayed like straight. I see we're getting like up there with like Ken doll head sculpts and stuff like that. I think I have some others in the mind for that I want to make for like my flamboyant Ken or flamboyant Kens. They did do a great job, but I definitely want to give him a repaint and like different hairstyles, and you know, separate all of these pieces. I do love all of the pieces, how they came separate to like separately. I would love, I appreciate all the colors and things like that, but I would really love to paint these shoes into like a blue color. Use them for like on my mini me. Same thing with the jumper. I could see me probably dyeing this later on in the future to like a light blue. I own several shirts like this. I would probably eventually dye that as well. Same thing with the necklace. You know, that's just like my personal forte. I could see myself customizing these shades and everything. But the hot pink of the box, I will leave that because it gives me Barbie boy. I really love like how they. I feel like even outside of the design, well not out, yeah, mainly like just the design of like everything he's wearing and just the box. I feel like it really screams Barbie boy, and that is like a really big part of my expression of my personality. So I that's gonna be a lot why I leave this box intact like how it is, and do me a custom doll with the outfits completed. It'll probably match the colors that I'm gonna do here on the outside of the box, and then I will put them back in like just the display them. You know, I would really love to do something like that, but with that, all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start getting him out now because it's time. And the box come out really easy. You know, I may do this a different color, maybe not because the eyelashes and stuff. That's why I say it screams Barbie boy, and Barbie boy definitely likes the pink. I would probably have a little bit of blue to it, but overall, I would probably give him like a makeover look that where he's wearing like a lot of pink, like mostly pink. You know. It's the simple. I prefer the box to be like this. This is kind of like how they did the Style Deluxe doll box on the back, rather than like all the, you know, like the small pieces that you have to pull and cut. Those are the ones that really destroy the boxes. Okay, here's a certificate of ethnicity. I don't think there's anything special about that at all, but um, Oh my flash. I've already started like taking clothes off. I'm over here like, what am I doing? I don't want to stop recording, so at least y'all were able to see like a good glimpse of him with the flash on. It is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. But yeah, he is super flamboyant. So I took him out or whatever. I don't know why I started undressing him. I guess I forgot that I was recording. It's been a minute. There's his stand. I do think his stand is really cool. It's black and it says BMR. And here's the base piece on the side. So yeah, that's a plus. I definitely will probably take that stand out and have that set up so I could get ready to if not display him, display another doll. Why not, right? I do love that he has um articulation at the ankle. This doll is a lot lighter than me. Um but still really really close in pattern. He's like kind of like, see, he's bright. He has like a light brighter tone, so I wouldn't say that he's like Sutton tone. You know what I mean? Sutton is like more cool tone, but he's really really light. Um, but yeah, this doll is like really cool. That's why I like him because he's so different. I get a lot of dolls that are like similar to my features and facial features and stuff like that, but I feel like this doll just his head sculpt blank on canvas or even with like any screen, and just this doll does not look like me. It would be hard to make this doll look like me. Um, and a lot of Ken dolls I can, like, you know, like the Kens of Colors or Brad, a lot of them I can see myself in, but this one I just cannot. But I can definitely see myself wearing every piece of fashion that he is wearing. Maybe it be in a different color or what. Um, but yeah, I love to do different hair colors and stuff. I love doing my makeup. But this look right here is just is screaming. But you know the thing about it, it actually flows. The white necklace makes it flow or whatever. It's vibrant. If you're out there and you have a personal style that's just like this it definitely matches. I will give that, but it's just not my forte of like really where I was going for. And I take that back because the makeup. I was looking at him from an off glance without with the makeup. The makeup I think is what really threw it in. It does it flows, but the makeup has some light shimmery patterns that just give the look a whole different type of contrast. The word I was going for. The makeup is where you get your contrast because every what outside of the makeup, everything is like complementary colors. Y'all see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just hit that pause. And I open his jacket. He has these plastic pieces on his arm. I don't know what. I guess it was like the whole in the inside of the jacket from like getting stained or something. No, he just had a lot. He had a lot of stuff that he came with that was all over him in the box to hold him down. I mean, I get it or whatever. I see. That's one thing I'll have to decide if I'm gonna do this pink box over completely, you know, and give him some new ties. Give the doll new ties because it probably won't even be this doll. He may. I don't know if he will have this body because I can't say that. I basically got this body to be like a made to move skin tone for like my kind of size, but he does. I guess he matches, yeah, but see, he'll have a whole different head. You know what I mean? He'll be a whole different body if I decide to use it. And plus, I wanted this body for something else. You know what I mean? That's why I kind of been getting the other body. So, regardless of whatever I decide, how I package him back in the box, because I love that illustration box. I definitely have to have that like on display and like, you know, for in not I'm not gonna say inbox in the sense of like a doll that I never opened, but I definitely want to have a doll that I style and give like a complete OOAK and put him back in there because it's easy to open. You can just pull the flap out and then boom, you see the doll. So I do like I love that box and I will want to complete that. But as far as the customization of this doll, um gosh, they gave him a lot. I will save like all these plastic pieces just in case I do want to. restyle a doll and package him back in the box like how he came. That's why I like to kind of do the videos to like kind of see and show. Like this was just a lot that you had to kind of unhook from the neck and the back and stuff like this. Then you got to take a shirt off to like unhook this other piece. But gosh, it really shows like we can see the back of the jumper. I love this style of design here. It's super modern, super cool. Now here we can also note that he has his nails painted. His fingernails are painted into like the maroon color as well. Super cool, and they are super short. Just got like a slight little paint on them. Okay, now I took the jacket off to make it look less busy. You know what I mean? It's still unbearable. I seen he has lime green shimmers up in the upper corner, Liz, that I seen after I took off the shirt, and it is just it's way too much. They did way too fucking much. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it hot on 100. Shoot, now he's wearing all cool colors, but it's a lot. And well, not because that hair is not. That hair is definitely giving warm, but green. It's just the extent of the green it is. This is very yellow and very, very light. So to me, especially with his skin tone, this is giving warm with the colors that they gave, and is contrasting all the way down. Orange is definitely a warm color for the base of the bottom. So it would neutralize it with this big blue coat, but it's just still way, way too busy. Do y'all understand? Like the inside of this coat has all of these logos on it, white logos, which definitely matches with the front. Okay, I see. And this, you have a white contrast balance here. That's why at first I was just like, it's complementary colors. It's okay. But once I get into the artistry of the makeup and the different colors that they were using, that's why I feel like it makes it just like really scream color clash and a lot, and especially with the hair. If they would have did the makeup colors like you kept the same palette you used, but used like colors that were like more cooler tone or more matted tone with the outfit, then I would have probably been okay with it. But no, it's just to me, it's just way too much. And yeah, but I still liked it all. But I definitely want to customize him. That's not saying that that's not an excuse for me not to want to customize them, because I like probably prefer to customize most of my dolls anyway. These shoes I absolutely love, but I want them like there's like some chunky platform all stars, but I want them in a light blue or like an aqua blue color. I have to have them for my mini me. So y'all let me know comments, thoughts and below what y'all appreciate. I really love doing this review. I love this doll. He's super cute regardless of how much junk I talked about him. He's a good quality made to move Ken. He has like the upper arm articulation as well as elbow, wrist articulation. I I don't think he has that third joint at the chest. Oh, yes, he does. It's like in the upper area here. I forgot when I opened his back up. I had to kind of clean them out a little bit. But yep, he has the extra chest articulation at the wrist here, and I'm sure that he has like that swivel up in the upper thigh area. Yep, I can feel it there, like that extra turn there, and on the knee and the ankle as well. So superb. Top of the line, good job, Mattel. Thank you. And I will see y'all in the next one. Drop down and leave them comments, y'all. Peace.